Breaking news, nerds. There's going to be a Gotham City show set in the universe of Matt Reeves' The Batman on HBO Max. Let's break down the deets. What's up, everybody? It's Josh. Welcome back to the channel. Smash that like button and let's get right into this news. But before we do, I want to tease something. I have a massive video coming out either later today or more than likely tomorrow about DC. A gentleman named Matthew from the Lightcast podcast, who is associated with the Cultured Nerd, reached out to me yesterday. I sat down and talked to him, and he spilled some major tea about what we've been talking about recently with the Ben Affleck stuff, the Zack Snyder stuff, what's going on with DC. He basically blew my mind with some crazy information, and I will be putting together a video that's going to try to explain to you guys what is happening and why I think there's so much confusion out there. So look for that video soon. And this report that we're going to get into is pretty freaking wild and actually will tie into some of the stuff that we'll talk about in that larger video. And like, dude, guys, like the tea is like strong. The tea is strong.
Here's the motherfucking tea.
But anyways, I'm reading here from comicbook.com. Says the Batman TV spinoff Gotham PD by Matt Reeves ordered for HBO Max. It says here, the Batman director Matt Reeves is developing a TV spinoff about the Gotham PD for his upcoming Batman reboot for HBO Max. The series will be overseen by Reeves and Terrence Winter, who worked on Boardwalk Empire, and will be set in the world Reeves is creating for the feature film The Batman, with the intent being to launch a new Batman universe across multiple platforms. It is said to build on the film's examination of the anatomy of corruption in Gotham City. It is the first project in an overall deal Reeves has with Warner Bros. TV and marks a bold but familiar new expansion of the Batman franchise. Matt Reeves has issued the following statement about the project via Warner Bros. This is an amazing opportunity not only to expand the vision of the world I am creating in the film, but to explore it in the kind of depth and detail that only a long-form format can afford. And getting to work with the incredibly talented Terrence Winter, who has written so insightfully and powerfully about worlds of crime and corruption, is an absolute dream. And in this article, they do talk about the official press release that came out from HBO Max. I'm going to read right from that. It says, HBO Max announced today that it has given series commitment to the original DC drama set in Gotham City Police Department from the Batman filmmaker Matt Reeves and Boardwalk Empire creator Terrence Winter. The Batman, produced by Dylan Clark and Warner Brothers Television. The groundbreaking television series to be written by Winter is set in the world Reeves is creating for the Batman feature film and will build upon the motion picture's examination of the autonomy of corruption in Gotham City, ultimately launching a new Batman universe across multiple platforms. The series provides an unprecedented opportunity to extend the world established in the movie and further explore the myriad of compelling and complex characters of Gotham. This marks the first television project for Reeves under his recently announced overall deal with Warner Brothers Television Group. Okay, so super wild stuff. They are literally developing television for the universe of the Batman that Matt Reeves is creating for the movie. They're going to explore Gotham City and do that over on HBO Max. Now, a couple of questions here, a lot to get into. So that's the official report. I'm going to now speculate, guys. I'm going to now talk about different things. I think number one, many of you are probably watching this like just counting down the seconds till I crap on Robert Pattinson's The Batman. And look, I still have all of those feelings I have about Pattinson as Batman. However, I'm actually kind of excited about this. This seems cool. And you might be like, what? How could you? What? How could you say that, Josh? Well, look, this shows me that they are rather committed to Matt Reeves, the Batman universe, and to whatever he's doing there. And if he's really thinking expansively about this, then that's cool with me. Like, I'm excited about that. And I really hope they get Jeffrey Wright and have Jeffrey Wright show up on that show and possibly even have Pattinson show up on that show as well. I don't know if that would take place, or perhaps they could use the Batman and have, like him sort of in the background or whatever. Like, it's kind of an intriguing idea. And it just shows that Warner Brothers is really committed to Robert Pattinson as Batman and to Matt Reeves' universe. Now, some of the other stuff that we've been hearing about this multiverse thing sort of imply to me that will still exist over there for Matt Reeves, and then there will be other versions of Batman existing in other places. I mean, most notably probably Michael Keaton, right? The Michael Keaton deal is likely to be finalized, maybe announced at DC Fandom, and they will have Michael Keaton being Batman in some capacity for the DCEU, and he'll be doing that thing, okay? Now, the Batfleck thing is kind of weird, and I can't talk about it too much until I do my big video. But even in the video that I did a couple of days ago, where I was talking about Humberto Gonzalez's tweet storm, where he sort of debunked a lot of the rumors that are coming out about DC, I said, even in that video, technically, if you look at what Humberto said about Batman, it does not discount the possibility of Ben Affleck coming back to be Batman over on HBO Max in Zack Snyder stuff. And all I can say for now is that that is still very much possible and very much on the table. And so I guess what I'm saying is, like, I'm more okay with this Matt Reeves take on the Batman and the sort of possible deconstruction that he wants to do there, and that expansive story being told on HBO Max. I'm a little bit more okay with that if I have other flavor of Batman in live action going on. Like, Batman might show up in the CW universe. That's going to be really cool. Batman, likely Michael Keaton Batman playing a big role in theatrical movies separate from whatever's going on in the Matt Reeves Batverse. And so to me, like, this just, that actually makes me more excited. Like, I'm totally okay with it. I might be like, you know, Matt Reeves stuff, like, that's maybe not my personal flavor, but I'm still interested. I'm going to check it out. The Gotham City thing could be dope on HBO Max, especially in long form. Boardwalk Empire is an incredible show. So look, man, it's probably going to be pretty kick-ass, but I hope that can kind of explain to you why I'm actually more okay with it, because there's other Batman out there. And I guess without going too crazy, like, if you look at the video we did a week ago talking about the Cultured Nerd and their scoop about the multiverse, you know, Taylor Gray was very specific in that video talking about how Pattinson will be our Batman and will be Batman for a long time, likely past Ben Affleck, if Ben Affleck does come back, right? So, you know, look, a lot of this will make sense after I do the next video that I'm going to do, but essentially, like, this was sort of already out there that DC was pretty committed to Batman with Matt Reeves. And, you know, just briefly looking at Twitter, because this is really breaking stuff, and just seeing the fan reactions, like, the one thing that keeps coming up is sort of like almost a memeing-like statement of, hey, let's make Gotham again, but actually good. And I'm all about that. Like, one of the reasons I could never personally get into Gotham is because I'm sort of a Batman purist in a lot of ways. And, like, the thing that's crazy about Batman is a lot of his villains are created by him. And so a show where there is no Batman, and yet the Batman Rogues Gallery keeps popping up and, like, being active characters in the show just kind of bugged me as a comics purist. So that will be corrected, because you're going to have Matt Reeves' The Batman film. There will be a Batman, and he's 2 years in. The Joker's already been established in this universe. So there's a ton of cool stuff that they can do with the Gotham show. So look, a lot that we don't know about it, but wanted to bring this news to you guys. Gotham Central PD, a new show being developed for HBO Max in the Matt Reeves The Batman universe. I know there's a lot of confusion out there with DC. I'm going to hope to clear that up in my next video, but I want to know what you guys think about this. What do you think about this new show? Are you excited about it? What do you think this means for Matt Reeves The Batman and Robert Pattinson? Likely means we're definitely getting that trilogy, and they're heavily committed on that, but I want to know what you think, so let me know in the comment section below. And now let's shout out Royal Blue. Yes, indeed, it was Alan Moore that created the run on Swamp Thing that introduced John Constantine as a character. So shout out to you, Royal Blue, and now let's ask another nerd card question before we get out of here. I want to know, how many seasons did the show Gotham run on Fox? Answer that question in the comment section below. I just want to say thanks for watching this video, and I also want to remind all of the people that are channel members over on our live streaming channel that we're doing a members-only stream tomorrow, Saturday at noon Eastern Standard Time, where we're going to be going over some behind-the-scenes stuff and talking about the different emojis and things that we want for channel membership. If you want to support the content over here or support the live streams that we do on our live streaming channel, go over to the live streaming channel and become a member today. It definitely helps us out. As I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video.